second graders, Miss Kennedy here with your reading lesson. So we've been talking about second grade. As second graders, we read bigger, longer, harder books now, right? So we've talked about readers grow like beanstalks. We're growing and growing and growing. We talked about how we want to read. As second graders, we get to decide how we want to read, and with happy feelings, sad feelings, excited feelings, right? We get to decide how we want to read now. We also talked about giving the book a sneak peek, right? So the author wants us to read a book a certain way. So by finding out how the author wants us to read the book, we need to do a sneak peek. And the sneak peek we can read the title, the back blurb, and the table of contents to find out how this author wants me to read a book. Today, I want to talk about reading more and more. And there's two things I want to talk to you about: reading logs and stamina. So as a second grader, we are reading more and more books, right? And longer. So first, when you come back to school and we're in class and we're reading independently, we work on our stamina. And what that means is we work on our reading stamina. We sit down and see how long we can stay in our spots reading the whole time. We're building that stamina, right? So we will have a chart in our class, in all your classrooms in second grade. Some charts will look different, but we're all working on the same goal: building our reading stamina, okay? And we start off down here, maybe 5 minutes, and we want to keep reading more and more and more and reading longer and longer and longer. So with that, we'll practice that when we come back to school, when we're reading independently. We want to build our stamina. We want to read more books and we want to read longer, okay? We also talk about a reading log. So when you come back, you'll get a reading log. It may look different depending on what class you're in, but we also keep track of our books with a reading log. So what this is we put this reading log in your book bag and you keep track of what books you're reading, how many books you're reading, and how long you're reading those books to help you read more and more and more. And you want to set a goal of how long you want to sit down and read and how many books you want to read, okay? So this reading log helps you keep track of all of that, okay? So before we come to school, while you're at home, you can practice independently reading at home with some of the books you have there. You can ask an adult to time you and say, hey, Mom, Dad, I'm going to read for 5 minutes today. Can you time me? And I want to build my stamina. So when you come back to school, you already know, and you already can have a great reading stamina, right? So you can practice that at home, and then also when we come back, we're going to be practicing our reading stamina. So don't forget to read more and more books and read longer, okay? Make a goal to read as long as you want, okay? All right, guys, I'm so excited and so proud of all the work that you guys are doing right now, okay? You are second graders, you're readers, you're gonna be reading more and more books, all right? I'll see you next time for the next lesson. Bye.